Hi students, so good evening everyone. I feel that all of you are good and very much fine. Welcome to the class. Yesterday I was little bit busy with some meetings, so that's why I not took live class. But anyways, I have sent one recorded video, so that in that recorded video I think all of you can go through it and you can understand the problems. No worries, but don't miss part 1 and part 2. You have to watch the videos both part 1 and part 2. Why I am saying, all of you know it. Okay, so some of the mistakes which we done in the part 1 I have explained in the part 2, so that's why all of you please watch both part 1 and part 2. Okay, and tell all your friends to join the class, because this is application of integration, which is very important for 5 marks. And most of you are not watching the live classes. No problem, but don't miss the classes. Either you watch it live or you can watch it afterwards, no problem, but it is good if you watch the live class. Okay, so tell all your friends to join the class as much as early possible, so that we can start the class. Clear? Okay, so we have to continue with 5-mark problems. Okay, we have to continue with 5-mark problems and let us go through it. Clear? Okay, hi and hello to everyone. Good evening. So that I think all of you are safe and try to be at home and be safe. Okay, and everyone watch part 1 part 2 both the videos to understand the problems in the better way. Clear? And I think this is part 3 of application of integration, in which we are going with 5-mark problems, Clear? Don't miss part 1 and part 2 videos. Clear? Okay, so now let us start this class. Find the area of the circle x square plus y square equal to a square by the method of integration, and hence the area of circle x square plus y square equal to 2. Okay, so here x square plus y square equal to a square means this is the circle drawn with the center at origin. So you can see that it is going to be the center of the circle, and you can see the diagram where x-axis, y-axis and circle is drawn with center at origin. Okay, because they have given the equation of x square plus y square equal to a square, Clear? So from this I think you can understand this problem, because this is the problem of the circle with the center at origin. Okay, so now all of you have to solve this equation with the condition of area of circle, Clear? Okay, so here you can just see, first I can write it as y equal to square root of a square minus x square, Okay, so now square root of a square minus x square you are going to get. So after that you can just see here x square plus y square equal to a square means it is in the form of x square plus y square equal to r square, where r is radius, Okay, so now r is going to be equal to a, that means radius is going to be equal to a. So this is the radius, and this point is going to be a comma 0. So please be careful. Sometimes you may go wrong because the formula you are going to use is going to make you confused. So that's why you have to solve very slowly. So now required area is going to be equal to 4 times of integration from 0 to a, because you can see here this is 0 to a bounded with x-axis, circle and y-axis. X-axis, circle and y-axis. So it has got 4 pieces. So that's why if you want to calculate the complete area, you have to multiply it with 4. Okay. And now here you can take it as square root of a square minus x square with respect to dx. Square root of a square minus x square with respect to dx. So now you can just say this is going to be equal to 4 times of, you have to apply square root of a square minus x square, and the formula is going to be x by 2 square root of a square minus x square and plus a square by 2 sine inverse of x by a. Okay, and lower limit is 0, upper limit is a. Lower limit is 0, upper limit is a. You have to make perfect with this formula. Please remember, you have to make perfect with this formula. Are you getting my point? So my dear students, to make this little more simple, you see lower limit is 0. Lower limit is 0. So if I put 0 here, 0 into anything will be 0, no problem. And if I put sine inverse of 0, 0 by anything will be 0, therefore sine inverse of 0 you have to calculate. So what will be sine inverse of 0? Again it is going to be equal to 0, because sine 0 is 0. That's why sine inverse of 0 is also going to be 0. That means if I leave my lower limit, or if I forget the lower limit, it is not going to create me big problem. So now I can solve it only with the upper limit. Okay, so in that way we can make it little more simple. And upper limit also you can see, if I put in this term a square minus a square, it is going to be 0. 0 into anything is 0, so no problem. This term is becoming 0 if I put upper limit. So this term is going to be 0, leave it, plus a square by 2 sine inverse of a by a. A square by 2 sine inverse of a by a. Okay. Now 4 times of sine inverse of a by a is 1. So what is sine inverse of 1? Sine inverse of 1 is pi by 2. Okay. So that will be a square by 2 and this is pi by 2. So now this is going to be equal to 4 will get cancelled. A square pi square units. A square pi square units is going to be the answer. Clear? So have you got the idea of this? Have you got the idea of this? Please tell me. So here the answer is going to be a square pi square units. Quickly tell me, all of you, have you understood this? Or if you have any doubts, you can ask, no problem. You can ask, no problem. Clear? So quickly tell me, all of you, have you understood this or not? If you have not understood, quickly you have to tell, so that I can go for the explanation of your doubts. I can go for the explanation of your doubts. So you got a square pi square units, right? So now you can check the answers once and you can also see it is correct or not, no problem. And we can go for the next problem. Okay, because the problems are very, very important. So here the verification is also very important. So a square pi is going to be your answer, and please remember you can make it as very simple, because lower limit is 0. If you put 0, 0 into anything is 0. Here also sin inverse of 0 will be 0. So the complete term becomes 0. Okay. So lower limit, forget. Put upper limit in the place of x. A square minus a square will become 0. 0 into x will be 0. So forget this also. Just you simplify a square by 2 sin inverse of x by a. That will be a square pi square units. So now you go for the problem. You just see what is the problem. Area bounded by the circle x square plus y square equal to 2. So from this you can get r will be equal to root 2. Therefore, area required or required area equal to a value, a square pi. So that is a value is root 2 square pi and it is going to be 2 pi. So your answer is 2 pi. Clear? So I think you got the answer, that is 2 pi square units. 2 pi square units. No need to solve all the steps. Directly you can use this formula, that is a square pi, and here a value is going to be root 2 and that is nothing but your r. So that is a square pi means it is 2 pi. 2 pi square units will be your answer. Clear? So give me the smiles or the big thumbs if you have understood this question. And on the same way I can go for problem number 2. Okay. And you see the problem number 2, that is find the area of the ellipse x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1 by the method of integration. Find the area of this. Clear? Okay. Let us simplify this. So you just see y-axis, this is x-axis, and this is going to be the ellipse. And here you can see the x-intercept is given as a. So that's why this is going to be a comma 0. Y-intercept is given as b. This is going to be 0 comma b. And here you can see the equation. X square by a square plus y square by b square is going to be equal to 1. So if I simplify this, y square by b square equal to 1 minus x square by a square. So you can just see y square by b square is going to be equal to a square minus x square divided by a square, and y square is going to be equal to b square divided by a square into a square minus x square. So now if I apply the root on both sides, y will be equal to b by a square root of a square minus x square. Y equal to b by a square root of a square minus x square. Okay. So I think you can understand this. Very simple thing. And now we are calculating the area bounded in first quadrant. But whenever you write required area formula, you have to multiply it with 4 because you have 4 strips. So you have to multiply it with 4. So this is b by a square root of a square minus x square. Clear? Okay. So now I will note down this, that is y equal to b by a root of a square minus x square. And I will remove all these things because I need space. Okay. I will take out this, and we have to do the integration. So now required area will be equal to required area is equal to 4 times integration from 0 to a b by a root of a square minus x square. So from this 4b by a integration from 0 to a root of a square minus x square. So already now you have an experience of solving this. So you write it very quickly. 4b by a and this is going to be x by 2 root of a square minus x square plus a square by 2 sine inverse of x by a from 0 to a. Already you have solved this, so no problem, you can do it fast. 4b by a, lower limit forget it, upper limit this term becomes 0 multiplied with, here you are going to get a square by 2, sine inverse of a is nothing but pi by 2. Okay, so 4 will get cancel, a will get cancel, ab pi square units. AB pi square units is going to be your answer. AB pi square units is going to be your answer. So quickly give me the thumbs if you have understood this. AB pi square units will be your answer. So quickly give me the high fives, smiles, thumbs, whatever if you have understood. If you have not understood, you can just tell me that you have doubts so that I can explain them. And now I can go for solving the problem, that is x square by 16 plus y square by 9 equal to 1. So compare these two equations, a will be equal to 4, b will be equal to 3. Therefore required area will be equal to a is 4, b is 3 pi square units, that is 12 pi square units. 12 pi square units will be the answer. 12 pi square units will be the answer. Clear? So last two steps, this last two steps, okay. So see this problem they have asked x square by 16 plus y square by 9 equal to 1. So you compare this equation with x square by a square plus y square by b square. So a square is 16, a will be 4, b square is 9, b will be 3. And here while solving, upper limit is a, lower limit is 0, forget it because it will be 0. Upper limit is a, put it, a square minus a square will be 0. So this will also forget it. You only simplify a square by 2 sine inverse of x by a. So therefore sine inverse of a by a is 1, sine inverse of 1 is pi by 2, a square by 2 pi by 2. So here a square by 4 pi, 4 will get cancelled, a will get cancelled, ab pi you are going to get. So that is your answer. Okay. So 12 pi will be the answer for your given question, that is x square by 16 plus y square by 9 equal to 1. So to solve the solution directly you use this formula. Okay. Don't write again all the steps. Now we can go for the third problem. So find the area of the ellipse. Find the area of the ellipse. So here also you don't write directly AB pi. Here also you don't write directly AB pi. Okay. Here you have to solve all the steps. Here you have to solve all the steps. If they give like this for 5 marks, you have to solve all the steps. Okay. First you write x square by 4, y square by 9 equal to 1. Next you are going to get y square by 9 equal to root of, sorry, not root, this will be 1 minus x square by 4, 1 minus x square by 4. So y square by 9, this will be 9 minus x square by 4, sorry 4 minus x square by 4, y square will be equal to 9 by 4 root of 4 minus x square, and this is y square will be equal to 9 by 4 minus x square. Okay, and y will be equal to 3 by 2 root of 4 minus x square. Now you have to simplify this. Okay, so already we have done one problem on this, so that you can go through it. If you say yes, I will go for the next problem. Otherwise I can also solve this. Okay, all of you give me the answers. If you say yes and you tell me to go for the next problem, I will go for the next problem. Otherwise we can go through the third problem. No worries. Okay. because already we have solved one problem here. According to that only you have to simplify. So if you say yes, go for the fourth problem. I will go for the fourth problem. Otherwise, we can solve the third problem. No issues. Clear? So quickly tell me, all of you. Okay. So some of you are replying and some of you are not replying. No problem. Okay, let us solve the third one. Let us solve the third one. What is the third one? Say it. So you just see it. You have to calculate the area here. And the given equation is x square by 4 plus y square by 9 equal to 1. So now y will be equal to 9 by 4 root of, this will be 4 minus x square, root of 4 minus x square. Okay. So this 9 by 4 will become 3 by 4. By applying root, 9 by 4 will become 3 by 4. Y equal to 3 by 4 square root of 4 minus 3 by 2. Sorry, 3 by 2. This will be 3 by 2. Okay. So now you can just check here, x-intercept is 4. So it will be from 0 to 2. 2 comma 0. The limits will be 2 comma 0. That means required area will be equal to 4 times of 0 to 2, 3 by 2 square root of 4 minus x square with respect to dx. Therefore, this will be 4 times of 3 by 2 into x by 2 root of 4 minus x square plus a square by 2 sine inverse of x by 2 from 0 to 2. So if you cancel this, 2 into 1, 2 into 2, this will be 2 into 3, 6. So 6 into, so lower limit is 0, no problem. Directly we can simplify, this will be 2 into sine inverse of 2 by 2. So that is pi by 2. 6 into 2 into pi by 2. 2 will get cancelled. Therefore, 6 pi square units will be the answer. 6 pi square units will be the answer. Okay. So most of you have not replied for me. So that's why I gone for the third problem also. And see, this is second problem. And this is our first problem. Okay. So we have completed our 3 problems. Now we can go for the fourth one. And you just see the fourth problem, that is find the area lying in the first quadrant. Find the area lying in the first quadrant with the circle x square plus y square equal to 4 and the lines x equal to 0, x equal to 2. Okay, no problem. Don't get confused. Problem is very simple. Once we go through it, you can understand. What is the given equation? X square plus y square equal to 4. That means radius is going to be 2. So this is 0, this is 2 comma 0. And here they have given x equal to 0. That is nothing but your y-axis. And another one is x equal to 2. That is nothing but the line intersecting your radius here. Okay. So this is x equal to 2. In the first quadrant, this you have to calculate. So here you have to not multiplying with 4. We have to not multiply it with 4. We have to just calculate only in the first quadrant. Therefore, required area will be equal to integration from 0 to 2. And you can just see y will be equal to root of 4 minus x square. Root of 4 minus x square with respect to dx. So that is x by 2 root of 4 minus x square plus a square by 2 sine inverse of x by 2, 0 to 2. So therefore, this will be a square by 2 into pi by 2. Therefore, you can just see if I put 2 here, sine inverse of 1 is pi by 2. So already you have 2 here. It is going to form, okay, you just check it. This term becomes 0 plus a square by 2 and sine inverse of 2. 2 will get cancelled. Sine inverse of 1, that is pi by 2. So a square pi by 4 will be your answer. So you just check, your answer is a square pi by 4. Once you verify this, your answer must be a square pi by 4. Some of you have written it as pi square units. So anyways, you have formula here, a square pi. So you just check what is a value. Here a value is 2, okay. So no problem. So I have taken it as a square. A square is 4, okay. So here a square is 4. Pi square units will be the answer. Here a square is 4. Don't forget to write it. A square is 4, okay. I have taken directly the formula of square root of a square minus x square. So here a square is 4. Here you can just see a square is 4. So 4 will get cancelled. Pi square units will be the answer. Pi square units will be the answer. Clear? So very good. I think everyone have understood this fourth problem. If you have any doubts, you can ask. Okay. So in the formula, I have directly taken a square, that is nothing but here 4. So I have forgotten to write there 4. No problem. You can cancel 4 and 4. Pi square units will be your answer. Clear? Okay. Everyone understood this? Please tell me. Everyone, have you understood this? Quickly tell me. So if you have understood this, we can go for the fifth problem. See the fifth problem, that is find the area of the smallest part of x square plus y square equal to a square cut off by x equal to a by root 2. You just see, they are asking find the area of the smallest part. Find the area of the smallest part. Okay, no problem. That means here you have to find what is the smallest part. Clear? They have given x square plus y square equal to a square. R is going to be equal to a. That means this point is a comma 0. Okay. Now let us find y. Y equal to root of a square minus x square. What is x value? X value is given as a by root 2. Therefore, y will be equal to root of, you just see, a square. In the place of x, you put this minus a square by 2. So this will be y equal to 2a square minus a square divided by 2 whole to the power of root. So y will be equal to square root of a square by 2. Y is nothing but a by root 2. Y is nothing but a by root 2. Okay. So that means if x is equal to a by root 2, y is also going to be equal to a by root 2. If x is a by root 2, y is also a by root 2. That means your point is going to be here. X is a by root 2, y is a by root 2. Clear? If I draw the line, now this point is going to be x is a by root 2, y is minus a by root 2. Clear? No problem. So from this, I think all of you have understood this. Quickly tell me, have you understood this? By using the conditions, I have calculated x and y. X is a by root 2. Therefore, y is also going to become a by root 2. By using your equation y equal to root of a square minus x square, in the place of x I have replaced and I have got the answer y equal to a by root 2. So quickly tell me, all of you, have you understood this or not? Now we got the point x as a by root 2 and y as a by root 2. Okay. So now using these conditions we have to find the answer. Just check what is your x. X is a by root 2, y is a by root 2. Now we have to use this condition, and what they have asked the smallest part. So see, this is going to be the smallest part. This is going to be the smallest part. Clear? Now this point is nothing but a by root 2. Lower limit is a by root 2, upper limit is a. Lower limit is a by root 2, upper limit is a. Clear? So now required area will be equal to 2 times of, from a by root 2 to a, square root of a square minus x square with respect to dx. You have to be very careful while solving the answer, because a by root 2 to a. So this will be 2 times of x by 2 square root of a square minus x square plus a square by 2 square root x sin inverse of x by a. Sin inverse of x by a. So please be careful while writing. This is sin inverse of x by 2. Okay. Upper limit, lower limit is a by root 2, upper limit is a. So now you just see this will be equal to 2 times of, upper limit is a. If I put here, this term becomes 0. If I put here, this is sin inverse of a by 2, a square by 2. A square by 2 sin inverse of a by 2. So this is upper limit. If I put upper limit here, a square minus a square, it will be 0. So cancel this. If I put here a square by 2 sin inverse of a by 2. Upper limit minus lower limit. So now you see what is lower limit. You put x value here. That will be a divided by 2 root 2. A square minus, you just see a square minus, you put the value of x, that is a by root 2, that will be a square by 2 square root. Okay, so if you simplify this, 2a square minus a square by 2 whole root, so this will be equal to a by root 2. This will be equal to a by root 2. Okay, plus a square by 2 sin inverse of x by a. X value is a by root 2. So you can write it sin inverse of a by 2 root 2. Sin inverse of a by 2 root 2. Okay. So now a into a is a square. Root 2 into root 2 is 2. So 2 into 2 is 4. So therefore your answer is going to be equal to 2 times of a square by 2 sin inverse of a by 2 minus a into a is a square divided by 4, minus into plus is minus a square by 2 sin inverse of a by 2 root 2. Okay, so this is going to be your answer. So you see, any terms are going to cancel or any term is going to be remain as it is. You can just check and tell me. Okay. So you are going to get sine inverse of a by 2 root 2. So quickly tell me everyone, have you understood this? So here x by 2 root of a square minus x square plus a square by 2 sine inverse of x by a. You are going to get here x by a. Okay. That means here also you can just check. This term is going to be 0 for upper limit. If you put the upper limit here, sine inverse of a by a is sine inverse of 1. This is sine inverse of 1. Sine inverse of 1 is pi by 2. Sine inverse of 1 is pi by 2. And here also you can check x by a. Okay, let us solve it again. Let us solve it again because we have not written x by a. That can make you to get wrong answer. That can make you to get wrong answer. No problem. We can correct it. So you just say 2 times of x by 2. So upper limit if I put here, it will be 0. No problem. A square by 2. A square by 2. So this is upper limit. A by a is 1. Sine inverse of 1 is pi by 2. No problem. Okay. So minus of, you put lower limit, this will be a by 2 root 2. Here you can get, already we know that a by root 2. A by root 2 plus a square by 2. If you put here a, it will be a by root 2, it will be sine inverse of 1 by root 2. What is sine inverse of 1 by root 2? That is pi by 4. Okay, no problem. So now you can get the answer as, 2 times of a square pi divided by 4 minus, this is a square by 4. A square by 4 plus into minus is minus, this is a square pi by 8. A square pi by 8. So you just simplify a square pi by 4 minus a square pi by 8 and you check what you are going to get. You are going to get a square pi by 4. Okay. This will be, you just check a square pi by 4 minus a square pi by 8. I has to multiply it with 2. I has to multiply it with 2. 2a square pi by 8 minus a square pi by 8. That will be a square pi by 8. Okay. Therefore, 2 times of a square pi by 8 minus a square by 4. So that will be, if you cancel the terms, a square pi by 4 minus a square by 2 will be the answer. Okay. A square pi by 4 minus a square by 2 will be the answer. Square units. So this is a little bit complicated problem to solve. This is a little bit complicated problem to solve. I don't know how many of you have understood this, but quickly tell me how many of you have understood this so that I can get an idea that you all have understood or not. So answer will be a square pi by 4 minus a square by 2. A square pi by 4 minus a square by 2. So while writing the formula, don't do mistakes like me, because I have done mistake here because I have written 2. So that's why first I have not got the answer. You just check x by a, you have to write. Then you have to simplify, you will get a square by 4. So your answer is a square by 4 minus a square by 2 square units. Your answer is a square pi by 4 minus a square by 2 square units. This is your answer. So all of you quickly tell me, have you understood? Problem is little bit complicated one, I know, but you have to solve it. No another way. There is no another way. You have to solve it. So quickly tell me, all of you, have you understood or not? Quickly tell me, have you understood or not? Okay. I'm waiting for your answers. Quickly tell me, have you understood or not? So most of you are very much silent. That means please go through once again and try to understand. Please go through once again and try to understand. If you not yet, you can ask me. We can continue in the next class. So, and the sixth problem, you just see, I will give the hints, try to solve it. This is x equal to y square, sorry, y square equal to x, and this is x equal to 4, and they have said this is x equal to a, which is midpoint. It is dividing into two equal parts. Okay. They are asking what is a. They are asking what is a. Very simple that if this is 4, you just see if this is 4, this is the midpoint, that means a must be equal to 2. Very simple. If you solve through CET, a equal to 2. It is very simple. Okay. But it is not CET, it is theory exam. So try to solve it. If you don't get, I can solve it tomorrow for you. No problem. Answer must be a equal to 2. Okay. So this is your last problem of application of integrations. This is last problem of your application of integrations. So that I am going to end here your applications of integration chapter. And about this problem, we shall see how many of you can solve it. Otherwise, I will take it in the next class. If you ask to solve, I will solve. Otherwise, I will go for the next chapter or any other concepts. Okay. So as you said, all of you, I have completed application of integrations also. So now quickly tell me about the next chapters. Quickly tell me about the next chapters, what I have to do. So what about the next chapter? Quickly tell me. So quickly tell me what about the next chapter? All of you. Okay, we have completed our application of integrations chapter. Okay, so let us discuss any new chapter in the next class, and I will tell what is your next chapter later through your WhatsApp groups. No problem. Okay, so let us continue in the next class. No one is replying with the next chapter. No problem. We can continue with any new chapter the next class, because almost all chapters are over. Almost all chapters are over. Okay, so let us see. I will come up with any new concept and let us go through it. Okay, so thank you everyone. Good night.